foot to path along the rock-strewn road, and set my mind to musing in the warmth of my soul. During a quiet day in winter, where the sun doth come and go, the wind is briskly blowing and somewhat cold, I set out. I cannot see but think of this time of year, a time that begs to bundle mittens and hats, perhaps even snowshoes and all manner of cold weather gear. But as I gaze along the way, there is not much to show the nature of this day in this bare place. What with this thin blanket of snow and ice, 'tis hardly worthy any winter to embrace. Ever hoping while I ascend the well-marked trail to find more evidence and trace, and reveal the true season upon us. So sturdy these stone walls guiding me along, willful built by rough and calloused hands, to pen the sheep and claim this land forever. My awe rests in what endures 100 years or more. How soft our lives have become. The old path paved with massive age rock, boulders laid bare by ceaseless tread, inlaid and winding ever up this ragged trail, teased and tested by weary boots and hooves, cloven and not, bearing wheels of wood, iron-rimmed and heavy, assuage the broken frames and maybe brittle bones. I mourn the misfortune once marked along this way. Here and there, under sparse brush and deadwood, covered by forest woolens of leaf litter and snow, speak these rubble foundations, their once live folk, of the enduring grief, the deep-felt love, of the burdens. Now what person could live as they, these families long ago, that brought them here atop this pinnacle road? 'Twas finding some haven, a beautiful haunt, or perhaps for this serene and heavenly view. There was snow then, sleet and ice, snow upon snow, as high as a grown man's beard. The north wind howled its frightening gale, the wailing noise of unrelenting distress and fear. And with its sound befell upon all the true accoutrements of winter. But I would not be walking here, not then, not now, but for pleasure and fun. Rather they, those hardy souls, trod this way with great resolve against their fears, stung with ice needles flung in the wind, reddened faces, frozen fingers stiff and numb, with laden backs and stalwart hearts, as they, in one full breath, both blessed and cursed the winter's revenge. As irony does, it often speaks in dual tongues. 'Twas this same cold wind that drew them, to dwell apart in this desolate abode, to build a mill, a machine with gears and vanes, to move the stones, to grind the grains, No simple task by hand, with horse and wagon on this none-forgiving hill. Brave settlers be, with no stories to repeat. Some left unknown, and some are buried here, lost to the silent wood, and the rock remains of their living, and none to reshape their buildings called home. Quietly I pray that their souls have found some peace from the needs and fears that drove them. But here as I stand, my fears too rise up, in this place stark against this scene. The weather mild, dreary, windy, and wet, a balmy breeze of boredom without much peril. This is not winter. This is not a winter's wrath, but only a whimper, a sob, a sorrow maybe, as the grand and horrific mutation continues. Even here, as I see the pleasant waters flow, a limpid scene where waters bubble and bounce, playfully down over pretty rocks abed in sand. Water, cold and clear, holds all the promise of life, amazed that such could rail up and rage against us. Suddenly death, coursing downstream a torrent of despair. Dear Lord, have mercy upon all who seek your grace. Is there no place secure in this world, safe from the wrath of powers beyond us? Gratefully fleeting are the moments of my despair, as a mercy, softly, faintly, beckons my heart, gently eased from this dreadful inner sight, my eyes bathe in shimmering waters, ceaselessly flowing, the sounds of swirling stars in brilliant eddies affixed with a lordly glow. My soul bathes in this bold, sustaining light. Now, see the trees still grow, reach and beseech, touching the gently clouded sky and the crystal air. Still the branches caress this and other worlds, and while whispering the eternal song, the wind sings, we remember. And as the winter's old straw becomes the new grass of spring, my lungs expand, filled with the warm winter air. And as I gaze out into this daunting view, the mountains in distant triumph dare remember, in everlasting eternal grace, remember.